completed with R Commander and we have understood R base, then R Studios Cloud we have taken care. Now I would be moving ahead exclusively on R Studios, and I was just busy with one of my call. That's why I could not log in at 1:45. In case some of you really feel that yes, there are certain difficulties with installation of R base, that is R Commander as well as the R Studios, you can just catch me up after that, and we will definitely go ahead. Reason, if installation has been taken care of, trust me, now I would be moving towards giving you some information about the packages, what libraries are, how to import the data sets, and how to work with simple things which I'll be taking care as a hands-on experience. Now, once you have completed with the basics, trust me, the next move, hopefully by next Sunday, I would be able to enter into descriptive analysis, and if you are all comfortable with certain things which I'm taking care of it. So slowly, let me go with that, and do not rush saying that, okay, we want, because in this particular platform, there are even some scholars who really not know even the basics also side by side. So let us go ahead with that, and I can, Tanya, you can start recording the session now.
Yes, ma'am, we have started.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. And then what will happen is that we can really understand certain things, and go further. And once we have understood the basics, trust me, working on descriptive or let's say cross tabs or even chi-square, or it can be later on, you can move ahead with correlation, everything will be fitted properly, and then we can even go further. If I just enter into the higher end, then there are those individuals also who do not even understand the meaning of a package or a library, how to install them, why we should install. Those things are also something that we need to focus upon. So given this kind of a thing, and assuming that yes, majority of you have installed R Studios, I'm going to take you through the environment and sharing it, the content, especially for the R Studio, so that you are able to know certain things which are necessary for us to know these things also side by side. Just give me a moment, I'll just share it with you all. Are you all able to see the R Studio that I have shared? Just one of you can just let me know that yes, you have seen it, right? Now, very quickly, I'm taking you through this particular, I would say, the environment of our studio, so that you are able to understand the complete panels which are there, and how to go through each one of them, so you are able to work upon it. Now, you see on the top, as I mentioned, we have got the logo and our studio. That means you are at the right environment. And the menu bar gives you file, edit, code, view, plots, session, build, debug, profile, tools, help. Now, if you're working on 32-bit, maybe, for example, debug is not there. It can be possible that the profile is not there. These things are available, and these are the versions which differs from, I would say, one version to the another version. So this is something that you will have to take it and understand it. After that, just below the this one, you can even see plus sign. This is available in 4.0 version, not all the versions again. If you click, if you are all on the same page with me and on the same version, you will see our script. If you, we will see what our script is. Shortcut key, they have given you Control Shift and N, and then you can carry forward. Our notebook, if you click, you will be coming up with the R notebook. These ones I'm not going to explain in this particular module, that is today. I'll be doing it in my next session, that is next weekend. Text file, C++ file. Now you can understand, those of you who were asking me the question, are there any differences? Definitely yes. If you will see the other version, you will not find maybe C++ and text files are there, but not definitely Python script or Stan file or D3 scripts. Now these things also, along with these two, I'll be explaining once I get the confirmation from each one of you that yes, you have got the same version like me. Then similarly, these things are also present. Now, for example, if I'm working in a company and I want to go ahead with the art presentation, then simply I can click on this, and whatever documentation I have taken or I have saved, or the output or the graphs that I want to share, I can completely go ahead and combine them together and take care. Similarly, with the art documentation is nothing, however, the way you have completely scripted, then the output you have got, you want to prepare a document about from there, you can carry forward with this also side by side. Now let me just show it to you under the file. This would be like, for example, you want to work on a new file rather than on a particular project. Then you can simply go ahead, click on a new file, and you would be, otherwise the shortcut key is Control plus Shift plus N, which I have shown under the plus sign also. When I say the plus sign, I'm talking about this one. Can you see this one? Here also I have got our script, Control Shift N, and if I do out here, the same thing is coming up. So it's a scripting area, and I'll just tell you what is the scripting area and how to get this one also. Now, similarly, under new file, you have got even new file, then R notebook, those things are same out here. New project is also available. There is a difference between file when you are uploading a new file and you are going to work on it. New project means that the file can be same. However, let's say I have completed with descriptive statistics and now I want to move with cross tabs, or I want to go ahead with correlation, or even with what I call it as a regression. I want to do it. Those would be the new projects working maybe on the same data set, or I can work with combination of data sets also, and I can carry. And if you want to open, so these are all the things that you will find under the tab of file. So import data set, once I'll be showcasing right away after some time. And Tanya to Pooja ma'am, I have mailed across few of the data sets. Kindly, I forgot to share it. I thought she might be able to do it. If she can just mail it across to you, or maybe then all of us can work on those data sets also today itself. Now when you are working with the data sets, we will see how many varieties of them are there, and can I work on other kind of data sets also apart from the ones that they have given to me. Now save, we all know Control S, save as, definitely yes, and you will have to understand save with encoding. This is the difference that we have got, and save all. So once we are working on certain things, I'll show it to you, the difference between save as, save with encoding, and save all also, which you are supposed to know. Similarly, publish, print. Publish is like you want to share it on some social networking platforms. You can go ahead and you can do it. How to close a particular window. This also is something which I'll be sharing it very soon. And close all. That is, you don't want, you just want to come out of this one. that particular window. So you can say Control Shift and plus W, and you don't want to work anymore on the R environment, then it would be Control plus Q. Similarly, edit, you can have a look at it. All these things are available. These are not very difficult ones. Usually copy paste, we do it out here in the environment, and we don't use. However, if some of you are not comfortable with the keyboard, you want to use it, here are the ones that you have got. Similarly, with the code insert section, here they have given you jump to. Then usually again, the programmers and some of you who are good at remembering the keyboard shortcut keys, you can definitely go ahead and use them. Okay, now view, you will see hide toolbar. So supposing if I hide it, so you have seen that the below one that you have seen, that was no more present in front of you. So if I say show me the toolbar, so this is the toolbar, the upper one is a menu, and this is the toolbar that you have got. Now similar, start practicing it. If you are also divide the thing, and you can keep and you can find out also. Similarly, if you click on panes, now here you will see why I wanted this particular thing also to be discussed. Majority of us, the ones which are very important ones, those at least we need to understand. For example, if I click on Control Alt plus Shift plus 0, or click on this, you will see that all the panes, or there has to be another thing that has to pop up. For example, if I have not clicked on this, so it can be possible that if you're working, these things are not showcased to you immediately. However, if I click on this, which is already selected, it would be showcasing all the panes. Now, for example, here on the left hand side, let me just annotate it so that all of you are able to understand this thing. Now here you will see this particular thing which is present when I say this is what we call it as script window. With this it becomes very difficult, so I don't mind. So please, so we can go ahead and you can say that this is basically script window that you have got. And similarly, this can also be written as the writing window also side by side. So those things are also available for you, and you will understand that yes, whatever coding you want to do, you are able to do it from here itself. So this is turns out to be your annotation. Now for example, here I come here, I just written 2 and let's say plus 3. So this is my writing script area. So tomorrow when you are going to use writing the codes and everything, which we will start off in few minutes, you will see that this particular pane helps you in writing and going ahead. Now for example, I want 2 plus 3. And I really want to now know what exactly it is. So what I can do, I can simply run. So you will see 2 plus 3 when I have run from here, which is Control Enter. So if you don't want to use this particular run command over here, you can simply click on Control and Enter. Still, you will be getting the same. For example, now I want 4, let's say into 2, and Control Enter. So here I am writing the entire code, and just below the writing pane, I would say here just below that, you can see this one turns out to be my what I call it as the, let me go ahead. This thing will be called, this entire pane that I have got is called as the output, or what we call it as the result pane. So this one, remember, is basically the writing pane or coding pane also you can say. So you have got writing pane, you have got scripting pane, you can even say coding pane. any of these three things you can talk about, and you are able to. So what is this? Basically, if somebody questions you, so you have to say this is the pane where we are able to write our code, compile it, and I can even run it. So now I hope you are able to understand what is coding, what is compiling. That means at the background, the software is able to understand what is 2, what is plus, and what is 3. So it is able to combine. And if I click on run, that is this one which is present, or control enter, that means it is even able to run, and output is given to me in this particular environment. Now, sometimes I have seen that in our commander, for example, if I go there, let me even show it, or maybe later on, let me complete with this, then I can showcase to you. Now, this particular pane that you are seeing out here is called as the environment. Okay, here we go. It has got the environment. What are the different parts of it? I'll be giving it to you, that information. However, try to understand how many panes are there. 1, 2, then we have got 3, and this is my 4th pane. So tomorrow, if somebody questions you, how many panes are there in our studio? You should say that there are exactly 4. One of them is the script or the coding pane. The next one is the output or results pane. Third would be the environment or global environment. And the last one is what you call it as the viewer number 1. And viewer has got different kind of thing, or you can even call this to be as a plotting pane also. So either of them. So 1, we have got here coding or scripting pane. Second is my output or results pane. Third is the global environment out here. And 4th is the plotting or the graphical, I would say, pane, which really helps you. If this you have understood, okay, now let me proceed further and explain to you other things which are there. For example, as to what all things are present for me, and how we can proceed further. So just a moment, let me just clean, and that is the reason why I annotate, because here we go. And under this one, while I'm taking care of it, there are certain other things that you will have to remember in the script. Now, I hope when I'm using these words, you are able to understand me. When I say scripting pane, that means this one that I'm talking about here, you will see that there are 3 tabs you will be taking care of it. For example, untitled one, in the sense I haven't yet given any name to it. If I want, I can go ahead and I can even give what I call it as a name, and I can proceed further. I can save it, or if I want, I can even, here you can see the coding tools are there. For example, code completion. Then you can go to help. For example, if you're stuck up something or you really want to understand, you can go further into it. So these things are available out here. Then apart from that, I can run. So here you can see, which I have said, when you are looking forward for the results, basically. Then this is also there. One more thing after that, you can have a look. It is really showcasing to you that yes, when you want to go for the next line, you can take care of this. Under the source, Control Shift S, we can take care of it, so that we come to know what these sources are and how to take care. Now, just above, now let's say if this is there and I want a new one, I can carry forward with that also, and I can develop new things. Again, a new window can be taken care. Now here you are even able to see one small rectangular thing and a bigger one. So let us click and see what happens. Did you see the coding area has been hidden by that small one, and I can see the output pane coming in. Similarly, if I click on this, what happened? the results one which was there, the output code area has been hidden from me, and I'm seeing only the coding part. Now, why this thing is taking place? This thing is taking place, for example, I write it down, all my coding writing part of it, the coding script of it. Let's say I have done 2 plus 3, 4 into 2, then I want 5 minus 3. I'm just taking up the simple ones. You can also check it out. Enter. Now I'm taking care of 4, let's say 10. Then I'm entering further part, and now I want, let's say 6 divided by, let's say 4. Now let's say I have entered all these things now. So, programmers or even the researchers, what do? They write it down, the entire script. Or another good to know information is that always keep your notepad open. What will happen is that since our codes are same, so for example, these ones are there, I can write it down, 2 plus 3. Next, I can write 3, let's say into 4. I can go and I can say 4 divided by 2. And the next one, I can write, let's say in brackets 2 plus 1, brackets close, and I'm making it a complicated one, let's say not this, into 3. And these things I have written. Now, once I have written, what will happen? I can simply copy them from here and enter from here, and you can, so you can see that once I pasted it, I get all of them together, and then I am taking care of that. Then what will happen? Let's assume that I have completed with this particular coding. Then I can go ahead and I can definitely enter each one of them. So just give me a moment, please. I think this thing, I don't know. Please, some of you do not allow me to stop it. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult to again log in and log out and then sharing it with each one of you. Just give me a moment. This is too bad. Now I have to re-log in because one of you have, okay, let's see. Kindly,
On screen is visible.
No, it is visible. However, now my pointer is stuck. Can I just rejoin in a minute?
Yes, ma'am, you can. There's
Okay,
no
just
issue.
give me a moment. I'll just
Okay.
join you up again.
Okay. Till then, we can have the poll, and I have shared the links. So please answer it. we have launched the poll in Cisco WebEx meeting. So please mark your answers. we launched the two polls, and many participants didn't answer the poll. Out of six,
Why they are not answering? Kindly participate, participants. It's a request because this is just to make you understand, and we are also able to know as to how far you are able to understand the things that are being shared in this particular workshop. So I would appreciate if you can go ahead and start participating. For example, this one she has given to you for 5 minutes. So it does not take much time. Kindly take care of it. And it either appears that yes, you have just logged in and you do not want to, and you are busy with something else and you are not able to participate. That could be one impression. The other impression could be that you are not interested. As simple as that. These are very basic questions that are being asked in the poll. So I think it should not be any problem. Now I think one of you is trying to block me unnecessarily, and it has taken 10 minutes. Either we are very honest enough and try. Now you see, again you have blocked me. Now, see, in the earlier time, also when I was trying to share, I don't know why you people are not interested and you're trying to just block me unnecessarily. Now, you see, again, I have to go ahead and log in again. Now, this is too bad. Why is it that participants are behaving like this? Now, you see, you have blocked me again. Who is this?
Rashmi, madam.
Yeah, Tanya.
This is Rashmi from Bhubaneswar.
Yes, Rashmi sir. Sir, again, you see, earlier time also they blocked me and I'm unable to make a move. So again, I cannot keep on logging in and logging out.
just give me a moment, ma'am.
You see, if some of you are trying to block me unnecessarily, this will create a lot of wastage of time. Now, you see, I'm trying to refresh also, it is not. We are all here to share the knowledge and understand it. I hope all of you do understand the importance of timing. Now you see, you have blocked me. No, I have to log, Rashmi, I'm unable to do it again. So, I have to again relog in. Now, relogging means with all the material, again, I have to come back. This is not done, actually.
Difficult that you are putting.
So, I'll have to again log off and log in. So, let me just take few more minutes again then in that case. Thank you. Thank you, Pooja ma'am. I think if participants have joined back again, let's start off where I have left it. And kindly, it's a request because somebody is sending the malware and it becomes very difficult for me to keep on logging in and logging out. And we have already, I should say, wasted around 45 minutes of our time. So with this, I think let me go ahead and start off again where I have left it, and that is basically with the R Studios. Now here you will see that yes, we have understood what exactly is the writing or the coding pane is, and I have showcased it out here. And then I have even understood and given you an orientation as to what exactly is the output or the result pane is all about. And I was at these two I should say the windows that are available. The smaller one, we have seen that yes, it closes the console where I can go ahead and I can do the coding. And if I click on the other one, then it increases, whereas it drops the output pane for me. So if I have to come up again, so I can just click on it and I'm able to take care of it. Now, this is something which we have seen with the writing or scripting or coding pane. Output or results pane also we have seen. Out here, I can create, for example, untitled one. If I click on this, this is one of the area where I can go ahead and I can start working. And in case I want one more, then I can click on the untitled 2. And you can see that again, I can go ahead and I can add. Similarly, I can add as many windows as I want, so that different, I should say, codes, or even if I want to go ahead with different writing scripts, I can say I can open it out here. Similarly, out here, you can see if I have, let's say, 2 plus 3 is the one that I have written, immediately you should see that yes, saving option, source on save, these two tabs. Now, for example, if I take it away, now you will see that nothing is there. However, if I just go ahead and enter it, these two are highlighted, which means I have got the option for saving or source on save. Now, these two differences also you will have to understand. And saving is like the current document which I can take care of it. However, if it is source on save, in the sense that the entire coding, whatever I'm doing, it can be saved altogether. Now, this has to do with the script pane or the coding pane or the writing pane. Now, just below that, if you can just scroll down, you will see that this box arrows are coming in. I can just increase it, which means that I can go ahead and scroll or make the windows a bit larger in size. For example, the output one, I really was interested and I don't want to see more of my coding part, so I have increased it. So it is up to your convenience. If you want, you make it small, or if you want to increase it, you can do. Now, this is on the pane exclusively on the left hand side, not on the right hand side. In the same manner, I can increase or I can decrease the two panes, and I can forward further also. Now, if I come over to the environment pane, which is on the right hand side, you can say, see, the first one is environment, second is the history. Environment means out here you can see, for example, if I go ahead and import a data set. Okay, now the moment I have taken care of it, here I would be able to see the Excel sheet details about the variables, and I can scroll down and I can have a look. Once I complete with these, I'll be showcasing to you. And if you click on the global environment, you can have a look that yes, these are the different packages which I'll be sharing it right now. Package base, package method. These are the simple ones which has to be present, and we will learn about how to install and call them also side by side. Now, history. Okay, importing. Just below this, you can open the box and you can upload the required I should say data set that you have got, and it would be introduced out here. That can be one area. This is for saving. For example, if you want to save whatever workspaces are there and whatever data you have introduced out here, you can really save them. Now, import data set is nothing. Just click on this. This is what everybody was asking as to how. So, for example, if it is just the text base one, you click on this, and wherever the notepads are available, they would be uploaded. Let me see if I have one here. Definitely, I have it on my desktop, and let's see if I can go ahead and upload. Okay. Now I want this one, and I have clicked the document. Now, can you see immediately? It gives me the notepad information as to the name that I have imported, which is the name of that file is repositories, encoding automatic. Then the entire thing is there. Then what are the contents of the input file are present out here, because I wanted to distinguish and showcase to you the differences between repositories as well as the packages. So here we can see, and the data frame in the sense that whether in the entire file that I have created out here, whether there are any cells, columns, rows that you can read. In case if they are not there, this will simply will not showcase to you, did not have those 58 elements or whatever they are, so it will not be able to. Then if I want to import, if I really like it, I can go ahead, I can click on import, and you will see that it would be imported into the data set that has got. If not, then for example, I can see it under files. Okay, again, you can see I have so many files in my this is also the things you have to understand and see as to how many files, including the folders are there. Then if I want, I can click from here and I can definitely go ahead and again select what I want. Similarly, pictures, video, these are all my folders, and I can go ahead and I can upload them directly. So you are able to see that yes, whatever files are existing in the system, these are all especially in the C drive, so that is the default one. So it is showcasing to me all these things also side by side. So in under history, if you will see here, you have got, let me just show it to you. Now here, now this is the repositories. If I want to view, I can click on it, and then immediately it would be present. Now here you can see view repositories, because it has not yet been properly uploaded. In the output pane, it is saying error in view object repositories not found. What does this mean? It means that I have not yet called in those packages, and I haven't yet retrieved it. Therefore, it is showcasing the error in scan file equals to 5. For example, this is the one that I have got as an error because it's not the correct kind of a format that has to be introduced, because it's a text file. Similarly, if I go files, I have made you understand that yes, the one that I have got in the C drive, because the this particular folder has been saved in C drive. So whatever is available in the C drive, I can see out here. Similarly, for the plots, it is nothing. However, the information about, for example, let's say I have created around 10 files, 10 plots or 10 graphs, I can see, and if I just want to compare them or see them again, I can keep on clicking, and while we are doing some of the exercises, you will be able to see those kind of stuff. So this is regarding the what I call it as the environment, the global environment part of it. Here we have taken care, and you will have to this is the third pane, you can say, out here. Similarly, you have got the list here. If you want, it will be coming as a list. If you want it in the form of a grid, that also you can make a choice. Now, I have explained to you the meaning of these two boxes. The same meaning goes for these two boxes also, which are available. In case you want remember something and you remember your data set and you can clearly are not able to see, let's say you have got around 100 data sets out here, and now you want to really find out and get that particular excel file out here. You can simply write the name of that particular excel sheet or sab or csv file, and then you would be able to see that particular I should say file which is available to you. So that goes with the global environment. Coming to the plot environment, this is called as the this is the fourth pane, number one. Number two, I'm not using the annotation because again the system will get stuck up. That's why I'm not using it. So this particular plot just next to the output file, I would say, you can see this turns out to be your plotting area, wherein you can see 4 different tabs, connections. So in case I have connected, now this is depending again on your bit size of the computer, whether it's 32 and in the version. If this is available in 4.0.31 version, but it is not available in all the versions. Packages gives me, let's say if I want to update my system, which we have to do it on every daily basis. That's what I was told. So if I update on it, you will see that computer will start updating all the packages which are required. See, all packages are up to date. So if it is up to date, I can click. Otherwise, it will give me the list of all the files, and then it will ask me, do you want this one to be updated? Do you want this one? So we will see the list as you are progressing further. Now, similarly, instead of updating, we can even install the packages, which I'll be showcasing some of them. For example, all of you have to go ahead and check it out. Under the packages, click on update all by yourself and see some of these things are coming up or not. For example, the base one, the R base package, which is available in the, now you can see the best part is that packages are there, description is there, in which version. These are also being given to us. For example, survival analysis, which we do it exclusively in finance analysis or finance research. Now, if I have to utilize it there, this is available in this version as well as this version also. The R-based package, check it out whether it is available in your system or not also. And then let me know, then I'll be sending you some of the packages which needs to be installed. For example, if you are doing textual analysis, at that time I require certain packages to be installed. You know, updated one will be the default. So here is one area where the user library, in the sense where is these packages available and how it is being stored. So you can see that as we keep on taking care of it, these things are being updated and installed in your this thing. Now, apart from that, you can even look here. Install packages is the same way in which we are able to do here. The same thing out here also, you can click, and let's say you want to go ahead and base. So you see, that's why I wanted. Now, if I want any of these things also, I can search from here. For example, I don't want all these things. Now, let's say I want to, is there something? Let's make it up one more. Now, BAS, I don't want BS, RMS, no. These things you will have to check it out, and the list is available as to which one we will have to do it in the initial time. And let's say if I want to install, let's say base 64, install. Here we go. Now let's see what answer I'll be getting it. I'm showcasing it. So side by side, even some of you. Now have a look in the output window. Can you see out here what it says? Warning, R tools is required to build in R. So can you see? Have a look at it. It's saying that if you want to, go ahead and install those things, then all these things have to be, introduced, installed into your system. So package sys successfully unpacked, MDA sums checked out. So this one. So, automatically, for example, in your own system, if that is not, it will go ahead and it will be taking care of it. It is here. Now, for example, if you are not working on the same version on which I'm working, then, it will be saying that these are, that's why I wanted to find out whether I'll be getting those mirrors also, or the links, so that I can showcase to you side by side. Now, similarly, you can go ahead and you can, this has been showcased for that particular thing. Update, I should say, install, ask, pass, base 64, open SSI, survival, sys, then base, boot is also there, class is also there, cluster is there, code tools, compiler. These are the basic ones that, data sets, because I'm going to go ahead and let's say introduce some of the data sets which are present. For example, I want to import Excel, let's say Excel dataset file which is there. Now, first of all, you can either do from here or from this particular menu bar which is there. However, always remember that this becomes much more easier. So I click on this and I am looking forward. The interface of your version has environment. Mariam, I'll take up the questions after some time. So just give me, otherwise the flow of my lecture goes away. So I'll be coming and taking up those questions also. Click on Excel. Now, preparing import from Excel. Okay. Now, let's say preparing data import requires updated versions of the. Now, did you see? I haven't yet, I should say, installed these particular packages. That's why I was trying to find out. And even if you will do now, this is something which I don't find in other versions. This is a new version in my system also. So check it out if it is taking place in your version or not. Okay, number one. Now it is asking me, do you want to install these packages now? Now, obviously, I have to import the data set. So I would say yes. So now let's have a look and see what kind of a response, and have a look in the output terminal always. The job has not emitted. Now you can see Excel import dependencies. So read Excel, RCPP. These are the two packages that I wanted. Now have a look into it completely, one after the other, and how quickly it has taken care. And now see how many packages it is automatically taken care and being installed into my system. Usually what happens, if you have got the earlier, or the I would say the versions which were the earlier ones, you will find that these things have to be individually installed into the system, whereas this particular version is allowing me to do it automatically. So you will see now, have a look. Installing, the first one has been taken care of. Now the second one. So again, package has been successfully unpacked, and I'm MD5 sum checked, and just go ahead and see how many packages would be coming in one after the other. The package, each one of them. And now, because if I have to go ahead and import the Excel, so I require certain other packages also. So it is coming up one after the other. Now it is asking which one, where is your file, Excel file, and how you want to take it up. Now, for example, if I remember, I can copy paste if it is taken from the URL. Why URL? Reason, I told you that there are certain websites like GitHub, Reddit. Now I don't have so much of time today. However, next week, and today we have lost around 45 minutes. We will discuss whether we can again meet on next Saturday and complete at least 1.5 hour session, so that whatever has been missed today, I can continue, or I can continue where I'm leaving today. Now, for example, there are certain portals where certain data sets are available absolutely free for us, and I can simply copy paste the URL and I can see this one. Now, for example, right now I'm not entering into it. what I do, I'm browsing and checking out if I have got certain Excel sheets. Yes. So here I go. I have downloaded and I have shared it with Pooja ma'am. All of you would be getting these data sets also maybe by the end of the day. Keep them ready. Next week, when we are going to meet either on Saturday or definitely on Sunday, so I would be there on Saturday if we are, then we will work on these Excel sheet also. So I have selected cards and now I'm clicking on open. And have a wait. I mean, just wait till it comes up. If it doesn't, then I'll have to again. Now, can you see it has taken a C users admin downloads car CSV? Is this a valid Excel file? It is questioning me. Can't establish that the input is either XLS or this one. So, okay. So that means it is not accepting it. Can you see? Because it is in CSV format. It is not in Excel format. That is the basic reason why it is not accepting. Let me see for other one. Open. Again, this one is also not a Excel file. It is a CSV file. Now you have understood basically even by mistake if you are trying to do. So let me go ahead to my hotel and see if I have some files which are in the format of Excel. If all of them are, yes, now I've got this one. So let us bring in browse, film. Otherwise, I'll have to save it into Excel format and see. I hope this is Excel. No. So let's do one thing. Let me go ahead. Now, did you see what is happening? I'm clicking on this one and I'll change the format. So, you know, why I'm showcasing all these things are, you know, sometimes if you are facing these kind of a problems all by yourself, you can take it. Now, can you see this is in CSV format and how? So I cannot. So let me very quickly check it out if I have an Excel. Give me a moment. I will see. I should be. Good. I have got one. Okay. I will upload this one only. Let's go browse. I have to go to the desktop. Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. I thought this will be Excel, but this is also not Excel. What kind of file is this? Actually, usually what happens is that nowadays everybody wants, this is Excel. No, this is also CSV. Okay, let's do one thing. I will go ahead and copy, close this particular file. And let's go ahead and import these ones. So can I go ahead with SPSS? Let's see how I'll be getting it now. Preparing this version, haven't packet. Now, did you see? It is not. Reason, today only I installed this one and it is asking me, do you want? I said yes. So it will, now, are you getting the hands-on experience of it that yes, while you are working and you know that these things are not taking place, how the system helps you and why I recommended that yes, 64-bit one. Now installing this one, so it will go downloaded and I have to wait till the time that particular. So now you understand that in order to download, import Excel, what kind of files are required. Now in order to come up with CSV, what kind of a things I need. So here it is saying package clipper. Now reader has been done, MDS checked up. Now I'll have to see whether it is still working. So I'll have to see whether, now can you see this green line out here? SPSS, SAS, data, import, this one. Here you are able to understand that yes, it has not yet been completed. And now I'll have to wait and see whether some more files needs to be required or I can continue. It is still showcasing the green line, so I need to wait. So heaven is something that all of you have to go ahead. So note down all those things that has to be installed in your program list also. So I was thinking that first I'll give it to you, the hands-on experience. Now let us see where we have reached Clipper MDI. So let's see if I'm able to bring in or I'll have to wait still. It is still working. Now, these are all the things that one has to learn, otherwise it's very easy to show to you how to do descriptive analysis or let's say crosstabs or the other techniques that we have got. These are also the intricacies that we have got and one needs to really, so it is giving me the time that yes, within these many things, the entire thing will be completed. So you need to wait till the time this green one has completed. Now, as it works, I don't want to wait unnecessarily. There are other things that I wanted to share and that I'm taking care of it via the PPT. In the meantime, let it complete it. Here you can have a look at it. We have understood a little bit of RStudio and what all things. Now remember about the variables also, and sometimes we use, okay, now I'm showcasing to you some basics operators which each one of you, if you have downloaded RStudios properly, you can also start along with me. Assignment operator, always remember, is this arrow sign and the dash. So when I write it down, let's say for variable, how you are going to understand the meaning of this one. So if let's say I have a variable X and for that particular variable, I'm assigning the value 5. So how would I do it? This is the assignment operator, that is arrow and dash. So X arrow and dash and then 5, it means that I'm giving the value of 5 to be stored in my variable X. Similarly, how would you understand this one? This means that 6 is the value which I'm storing it in the variable Y. So let's see whether now the R is working or not. It is still taking care of it, so let it go further. And here you will see that yes, once I have completed, the variable must start with a letter, and that also in small letters, I would say, not in caps. It has to be in low caps itself. Name can contain letters, numbers, underscores, and dot. Sorry. So letters can be like X and Y. You can even include numbers, for example, X1, Y2. You can do that. Underscores are also allowed, which majority of you are aware of it. Now, this is also something which I was observing in majority of the times, all of us, make a mistake, like when assigning. Like for example, we can go ahead with my data, my underscore data, my data to my dot dat. Okay, this thing can be taking up. Invalid names will be my data, like exclamatory mark, you can see the underscore and then my underscore data, then to my data, dot my data. These things are the invalid ones. You cannot use it. So kindly refrain yourself from using these things also side by side. Now, similarly, we can create two variables which I really wanted it. Let's move and in your I'm just waiting for it to complete, and maybe you can see that a small thing succeeded. So it has completed, and now I hope it gives me the data set and the URL. Now this is also SAP. I think I better go ahead and change it. Save as. This also will not. Let me very quickly stop sharing this one, and I will come up with the one of the Excel files. Just give me a moment. I'll take up an Excel file and I will just get it done for you. Just give me a moment. It won't take much of the valuable time. Okay, here we go. I got it. Now, let's move ahead and okay, let me just close this one first. This one also, and work on Excel. I've identified where the Excel is, and downloads. You can see that yes, the first one, I hope so. This is Excel. Yes, now we have got as simple as that, and here, and you can even look, it is said that it's going to retrieve what data is available, and you are even able to confirm whether, let's say I had one more file with the same name, cars. Purposely I did that. Cars CSV had a different altogether different data. Now I have got car XLS, which has got these as the let's say my variables, and total number of them are 50 as the entries. Now, have you understood now? So import options, again, it shows maximum rows, how many of them are there, all these things, and then even the range also, so that you can remember. Here it gives you the library is this one. So I have showed to you step by step that yes, what all things are required. So what is library? Library is nothing but the place where you are able to get this particular file, that is read Excel, wherein it allows whatever, let's say in this case, Excel file is there. You are able to read in meaning that you know what are the contents of the entire Excel sheet is, and it will be showcasing to you out here whether it is the right one or not. And then cards, you can even see it has stored now read Excel. Okay, now where is this Excel? This was in downloads. The name was cards.excel. So now this entire name of the file is kept under the name of read Excel, and I'm again storing it entirely under the name of the folder which is called as cards. So what is card now? Now cards here become my variable in which I have gone ahead and I have saved all the contents which are present in the Excel file called as cards. So, and then it says view cards. What does view card means? It helps you to view the contents of it. That's number one. Number two, by the time you import, this is the meaning of IDV. The moment I import, at the background, it has already compiled these packages. Whereas in the earlier packages, you will see that these things have to be literally coded out there in my script file. So I have to first of all go ahead and begin with this library. read Excel. Then what kind of a file name I have to remember. Then I have to remember, trust me, when I was attending these workshops, I have seen them telling me, check it out where your original file is going to be saved. And then you will have to retrieve all the complete file path so that it can read the Excel sheet. Then it has to be stored in a proper variable which we used to assign. I'm using this one. However, in this particular version, I don't have to do all these things, because when I was trying to import the Excel file, it asked me, you have to go ahead and work about with those packages. Once those packages was installed and completely, now here we have got the help, and I go ahead and import. Now you will see that yes, my entire thing has been done so well. Now, for example, look at certain things. Now there must be certain changes, and let me show it to you all of them one by one. Now at the scripting pane, can you see it has given me the name of the folder? Initially, first I was working on Untitled 1, let's say this one. Then I started working on Untitled 2, and see the changes in the colors also, because I did not run this one. So it has got this one. After that, again, the moment I have gone ahead and taken care of the third folder, and that is an Excel file, it was not only helping me, however, it has even shown me what are the various variables in it, and what kind of, whether it is a string or a number, that also you can see. And one more thing that you can observe, showing 1 to 8 of 1728 entries, 7 total columns. What does this mean? It's not just the entries, it is even the rows, how many rows are there and how many columns are there. Now this is also one thing which I haven't seen in the earlier version. This is coming only in this particular version. So you will find it out, and it is there in your recording also, that yes, these things are available and how well they are taking care of it. So this is also something that I really wanted to. Now coming towards the output or the results pane, here let me go ahead, and if I click out here, so view, and if I again simply write down view, it should give me, can you see the function rs calls name, book, original, environment, this and this. That means that I have to, in order to view this particular thing, it is not a complete one. It is also telling me that if you want this function to take place properly, write it down in a proper manner. So now, can you see out here what I was doing? Let me show it to you once again. Here, view. Now I'm keying the words very slowly for you. Now I have got, that means I don't have to type the entire thing. Click on this one, select and click, and within the brackets it is asking me, so what is the meaning of this? This is not a package for me, it has become a function. So you have seen library is one thing that we have checked out as to what it is. Then I have seen what variable is and how we are storing the value in a variable, which I'll be showcasing it later on. One more with a simple example. View, we have seen what I have to view. I have to view the Excel file which has been called as cars. So I hope cars, C-A-R-S, if this is, so see, it has even saved 2 cars are there. So it is highlighting, do you want this car or this one? The first one is the one which I have uploaded. So it is reminding me and we are able to remember. So let's say this is there, and I come outside the bracketing part and I simply do the enter. The moment I do the enter in the file out here, you are able to see the entire thing which has come up out here also. Okay, so this is one thing you will have to understand. Now come to the global environment. In the global environment, you can see that I have downloaded or imported the data set which is called as cars. It has got 1728 observations with how many variables? It has got 7 variables. This is number one. Number two, even if you look, even if you look under the user library, this particular work which I have done right now, small work, now have a look and see how many libraries have been introduced all by itself. Earlier versions do not. You will have to go ahead and you will have to, I would say, introduce these things separately, one after the other, and then you can you have a look at it, how many of them are available for me. However, in this particular, that's why I said go for 64 bit, so that it becomes easier for all of us to carry forward. So this is how you would be going ahead and taking care of it. Now I have to check up with one more thing. For example, let's see with the basic one, X. In this, I have saved 5, enter. Now I'm talking about Y, and I am storing, let's say, value of 6. Now, let's say if I want X into Y, can you see? It has, because the values have been, and remember in our studios, whatever the value of X has been saved earlier, it will be reading that one till the time you do not change the value of X. Okay. Now, for example, if I want X into X, enter, I'll be getting 25. Okay. Now, let's say now I want 30 plus, I'm just taking up randomly, and I want 55. Now I'm saying store the value of 55 in variable X. What will happen? Let's have a look at it. X into, I'm taking up 10. What is the value I have got? I did not get, it did not, the system did not take the value of 5. It took the value of 55 and then it multiplied. Therefore, I have got 550. So what does this mean? It means that with the new assignment, it goes ahead and overwrites the earlier value of the X value. You have understood now? So these are certain things which you will have to understand and go ahead. So today we have seen as to how to go forward, import a data set. Number one. Number two, how to read. Now, in this particular version, let me make it very clear. Reading this particular Excel file was very easily done. Reason, it had already updated the new packages for me. However, in the earlier version, if this thing is not coming up directly, then you will have to go ahead and individually click on tools, install packages, and then start installing out here. That can be one way, or from here click on install, it will bring you to the same thing, and you will have to start naming that particular package and then carry forward to it, and then click on install. So these things would be present and you are able to take care. And remember, in our studio, one more thing, always after 24 hours, keep updating the packages, so that whatever the new packages are being coming in as per your this thing, it will go ahead and it will say that yes, either you have updated, or next week before clicking on OK, I will show it to you, as to within a week's time, how many new packages are present for my work and how to carry forward and take care. This is the meaning of install packages, number one. Number two, check for the package updates. So here it is again updating the information. Now, what is the difference between these two? Install packages, for example, I want to install some package out here. I can give the name of it, let's say summary. Now I have got two, summary lasso, summary tools. Now let's say I want to work on summary tool. So I go here, since I know that I need Let's see if it is already installed or I have to install it. So here I go. In front of you, I click. Now just carefully have a look in the output column and see what it is giving it to you. Install packages, summary, tools, warning, R tools. Now can you see it is taking up 1.46 zip? It will open the zip all by itself and one after the other. Can you see how quickly? Otherwise, in earlier versions, we had to do each one of them separately. And I do remember Neeraj sir, when I was doing these particular exercises under him, he used to share each and every package that needs to be updated, and he used to spend and he used to make us work out there. Okay, go ahead and update this one, go ahead, install this one. And we used to find it because some of us never knew the installing of the libraries. We were stuck up with that, or we do not know how to, for example, string. I do remember that even I had these kind of a problem, but now with these versions, I think I'm very happy because I don't have to keep on. However, when you do the later versions of some of the research work using RO Studios, there you will have to go ahead. For example, if I have to plot, now GGLPR is there, so I have to go ahead and I have to install. So you will see that some of them have to be installed and taken care of. So this is something which is common in both, and I do remember so many of them, they have taken care of it, and thanks to this particular version of R where my things are becoming. Now some of you who have already installed the earlier version, you will see that it will be asking you, giving you the list. Sorry, the current version of R Studio does not has these packages, so you will have to do it. Experiment it, taking up those things over the R commander and try to work out there. And that's a assignment which I'm giving you. The more R&D you will be doing in R Studios, I think you will be learning more. For example, let's say check it out whether these things are available in your this thing or not, then carry forward. So here I go ahead and I have showcased to you as to how to import a data set, and what is the meaning of the cars which is taking place, how to read those things also. For example, here it has given to me, and how to even install a package number one, how to update the R Studio. These are all the small things which you really require it, and you should know the fundas. And tomorrow, nobody should come and tell you, hey, you haven't updated your system or you haven't installed. Keep on updating it after 24 hours so that the new packages are being taken care of, and then you can carry forward. Today, I think this is there. And now let's see if I'm able to understand and see if I can get summary or the description. So let's say if I have, I'm just taking care of it, descript, and I'm saying for cars, show it to me. Now you see it has given me, it is asking me which car are you talking about. So let's say this is the car that I have and do remember, and I do enter. Now can you see if it is asking me, see, error in descript cars could not find function descript. So that, what does that mean? It means that there is an error and there is nothing called as descript. So I'll go very slowly now and type these things very slowly. Now it is asking, DE setup are you talking about? I said no. Then I'm talking about one more letter I have keyed, DESC, and let's see it gives me something or not. It hasn't. Let's see this one. It is also not there. Earlier version of it had this thing. So let's look up anything else. Data class, data entry. No, I'm not looking for this thing. DE. Does it give me something? Debug, destore, desetup. Now have a look and see whether you are able to identify something that is easier for you or that you want to use it. Now it is asking, is this one of these things that you are talking about out here? And you want to carry forward with these things also. Now delete data sets, then team name. Can you see these are all the functions which you can check it out and without typing the entire thing. Now I'm just checking, do I get something else? So this is not that. So let's forget about it. Now let me see. 1 second, please. Now, if I come over here, now let me check it out. If I can click on summary, something I have got out here, and now I want to see if I can get the summary of this particular data set that I have got. So I have selected the data set, and let's see. Can you have a look at it? It has given you the summary of the all the 7 columns that you have got. For example, by length is 1728, class is character, mode is character, and it has given me the for the other one, the second one is maintenance, I think so that should be the one. Length, doors, persons, this and this also it has given to me. So these are certain things that you have to understand and go further and take care of it. So let me just stop here. And there were certain questions I think which you were asking me, and now I think keep it shared already in this one. Ma'am, we cannot keep it Sunday only, Mariam has said. Okay. Ma'am, can we import CSV file as a text file? Yes, you can, Dr. Vivek Agarwal, sir. You can definitely, because I had so much of problem with CSV file, because I was working on huge big data analysis, I should say, and nobody had trained me that yes, CSV files can be used as notepad. And later, when I saw for the first time in the notepad, I'm sharing it, and I was very innocent at that time. And each and every part of, that's why I started off with the text one. If you remember out here how to import the data set which is in the form of a notepad, I literally did that, and I was taking care of the entire thing so that I can take it. And once I have got in the form of the notepad, for example, one of the data set, I'll show it to you later on, sir. I never knew that yes, text files can also be taken care of. So, I used to copy paste into Excel, turn them into CSV, then bring them. Later on, it was my one of the trainers who taught me that yes, no need, you can directly take care. So those things are available. I'll be showcasing them next week, because majority of the data sets which are available to us in the ready-made form across the domains like Get It, then you have got Kaggle, then GitHub, GitHub, sorry, those ones. If you will see that majority of them are in this format only. So, I'll be showing as to how to work today. In fact, some of the scholars were really looking forward as to how to, go ahead and import the data set into the R. And, I was more interested to cover today what is the difference between R base or R commander, and how to move towards R studio, understand what are the 4 panes that we have got in the R studio, how to work, and what are the different versions which are there, and how to carry forward. Now, Nancy had asked me which version is this. Ma'am, this would be, just give me a moment, I can just tell you. This version is basically 4.0.2. It is there on the website also, which I have showed it. It is present over there. That is the version that I'm using. And this thing, please provide only system library is appearing under packages, not the user library. How to install? Ma'am, I'll be, this is Seema ma'am is asking me, this is my homework. I haven't yet showcased to you what are the different libraries that we have got. I'm going to I have shared some of the data sets with the organizers, which they would be sharing it. And by the end of the day, you will be getting some of the packages. I want each one of you to go ahead, click on install, not on the update packages, however on the install the packages, and those packages have to be installed, ma'am. Then you will be understanding the system library which is there and the user library, and depending upon, like for example, I was working on descriptives right now. So next week, let's say today, this is what I really wanted to and introduce to you. If you can just give me another 10 minutes, there are certain basic operators that also needs to be taken care of. So I'll be taking 10 minutes extra so that I can share those things and it can be completed today. Here I have shown to you what we call it as creating, let me come over here. Creating the two variables which we have seen how to do it, and either you can run, I have taught you how to do it, or control enter you can do. Run executes, I told you out here, console displays this one and how to go forward. Similarly, I have shown to you how to work with these two things also. Now, comments, this I'll be sharing it later on. I haven't shown to you the other functions which are there, like print. Now, these things I will show it to you next week, not this week. I'll be sharing this particular PPT with all of you. These are small things which I'm not supposed to do it in the workshop. However, you can go ahead and you can work out and see whether all of you are comfortable with these things also or not. For example, what are the different data types we have got, like logical, numeric, character one, function, let's say class, this one identifies the class type. We will see, depending upon the Excel sheet, we will be working on these things also. However, in the meantime, I want you to, let's say, go ahead and create small things which has been given out here. These would be a hands-on experience for you so that you are able to understand. Now, for example, numeric is 235, logical in the same thing, C, true, false, true, let's say. Character string C, AA, BB, CC. So these are the different formats in which you have got the vectors, and we can definitely go ahead and we are able to do it. How to read the two vectors that we have got. So let's say I have got V1. It has been having, I have stored the values of C, which has got A, B, C. These are the string in the vector, let's say V1. Similarly, vector V2 has been created wherein I'm storing the numeric values of 1, 2, 3 in the set called as C. So the entire set has been saved in vector this one. And then how to understand, for example, if I write it down in global environment, it will be showcasing. So these are the small exercises which I'm giving it to you. And next time, for example, this is a beautiful exercise which I can show it to you right away. Create a vector with words. For example, you will be creating set, let's say C, in which you have the word. These are my words. Since they are characters, we would be storing them under double quotes like this, followed by a comma. Okay, and then you will go ahead and save it with the vector titled as my words. Now you can, instead of my words, you can make let's say Sarah, or you can write it down Zamil, or you can write down Pooja or Tanya, something like that, and then write it down just below that my words. So it would definitely go ahead and showcase to you these ones. So these are the small exercises which I want you to do. Similarly, 1:3, what does this mean? It means that how are you going to read? This will be like consecutive elements, like 1, 2, 3. Now, for example, if I had 1 colon 10, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So starts off with 1, ends with. So these are the fundas which I really want each one of you to work upon and see whether you are comfortable with these things. I'll be preparing small notes for you wherein these things are being there, an entire week is present for you till the time I come back. So on next Sunday, and I'll be showcasing to you in those small notepads as to how to work these things, so that by the time we reach on next Sunday, we are able to come up with certain things, like for example print. So what is taking place, so all these things would be showcased to you. And like for example, arithmetic operation, sometimes when you are working with certain files, you are supposed to know how to use the arithmetic operators like plus sign, minus, division, into, all these things would be coming in. Similarly, how to use it when they are complicated ones. So these are all small exercises which I have done. These are different varieties of it again, and you can definitely, now for example, this is the one scenario. You are going to create a plot with X, let's say age groups, okay, and X is the age group, Y is the frequency, with the following title: my plot, frequency of age groups. So you are creating a, I should say, a vector called as frequency, and you're storing the value of it in Y. Age groups, storing it, remember, because I'll be using these signs a lot in my next class onwards. Reason, in the next session, you will see that you're not supposed to go ahead and ask me, what does this mean? The arrow and a dash, it means that you're storing the value of right hand side into the alphabet or a string of words. I don't know what you will be writing, which is present on the left hand side. So these are certain things which you have to remember, and I would be giving you the files as I'm mentioning it. This is the fourth time I'm telling you, so no need to worry. All these things would be present so that you know what vectors are, how to save the values in the vectors, how to call them up, how to use functions like print, then list, my list. These are all something which we will be using in our this thing. For example, print my list. So what are the different ways in which I can go ahead and I can use the function print. So today, I think in that manner, operators like plus, minus, into, division, then this also you have got logical operators. Sometimes if you want to use them, we will see then after completion of the descriptive, if there is some time, then I'll be showcasing to you how to carry forward and take care also. Similarly, operator description is there. In the same manner, the packages. So anyway, now all of you are aware of it, how to select the packages, what all packages have to be there, what is the meaning of checked out. It means that yes, this has been updated and it is installed in our studios. So these are some things which are really important, and you are supposed to understand them. Similarly, importing the files, I have shown to you how to import Excel today. In the same manner, we can do it for CSV also. Okay, if I select the CSV file, I can go ahead and I can take care of it. Text, how to do this one, I'll be showcasing to you next time. Similarly, for the PDF article, because if you are doing the text analysis, which is the qualitative analysis, lot of PDFs are there which you can definitely go ahead and you are able to take care of it. So these, like I have showed to you, import data set, select if it is CSV, if this thing is available in your this thing. Now see, in my version, CSV was not available. I had Excel, SPSS, SAS, Tata, text was there, which means notepad was there, but not the CSV kind of a thing. So these things are something that you will have to understand and work. These things I'll explain to you next time. So I think with these things, I'm going to end today. Next week, I want either we log in bit earlier, or till 5 o'clock, I would be taking it up next Sunday, so that whatever has been the time, 45 minutes, which I lost today, I would be taking care of it in my next time also, that is next week. And now here somebody is asking me, I think Seema ma'am, your answer is done. Paramjeet Kaur is asking me, our base and our commander are same or different? They are same, ma'am. Kindly clarify. Just now in the morning, I told you, our base we call it. However, since we are using it, so we call it as our base. Otherwise, our commander, our base are the same thing. And then it is Dr. Vivek Agarwal sir is asking me, kindly share PPT of current session and datasets. Data sets have already been mailed to Pooja ma'am. She would be sharing it, and along with that, there are other data sets also, sir, in the form of CSV, Excel, SAS, PDF, text, all 5 varieties, and WMV, MP4, MP5, because I would be showcasing how to analyze, how to, import those files, and not only importing them, how to read them, number one, number two, even how to proceed further. The higher version of its analysis can be taken care later on. However, next weekend on Sunday, when we are all there, by that time I'm going to give you a lot of homework for these small exercises that you are going to do. Around 20 of them are there, 20-25, which you are going to do, and you're going to learn them. My duty, I have completed with importing the data set. I would be starting off with what we call it as descriptive analysis using R. Number one, so in descriptive analysis, all the functions will be discussed with you, different functions, and I would be sending you the packages, that is my homework, so that all of you are able to install those packages. Now you understand how to take care of it. So, ma'am, can citation be done with you? Citation be done with you in the sense, Nancy ma'am? You can unmute and you can speak to me, Nancy ma'am. There's no problem. What exactly do you mean by that? Can citation be done with you in our studio? Yes, ma'am. If you are taking care, yes, I would be, maybe on the last day, I would be discussing. Not immediately, because there are certain things which needs to be taken care of for the citations also. So that's a different topic. Let me complete with what I wanted to complete right now, and then I would proceed with those topics also. So functions would be something that I'll be focusing on next week again, and I'll be sending you some of the packages, names of the packages. Kindly install them, and whosoever has installed the entire this thing, especially with the R Studio, go ahead and keep updating on a daily basis. Okay, and see what new packages are there, and whatever I have done today, because this PPT also would be sent across, and I have already prepared small packages, so that you are able to do them and get ready. So that's like a homework, and you are going to work on our studio. I'm not going back again with our cloud, or even to that fact our commander also, focusing exclusively on this, so that we are ready with the descriptive analysis. Now, descriptive analysis, there's a lot of it, we all know. I'll be sharing it next weekend as to what all things we can do apart from the common ones. Like central tendency will definitely be there. Plots and graphical representation with linear graphs, and then we have got box plots are also there. Skewness, kurtosis also will be taken care of. Those things are available, and apart from that, I have seen that they talk about location wise, and even the graphical things. So those are the new ones which you will see in descriptive analysis, which do not find it in SPSS or Jamovi, even let's say in Excel. So these are the new things which are present in our studio, and I would be helping you out. And those of you who think that you do not have the latest version, the one on which I'm working out, please open up the cloud one, that is our studio's cloud, and you can, because the environment is same, we can definitely work out there. I think I forgot today to share with you as to how to upload the files in our cloud. Our cloud, inviting, I should say, uploading the files are different. It takes only 15 minutes for me. It is there. Some of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, you will be finding those things. I have taken care of it as to how to upload different files in our studio's cloud. So kindly go through, and I think you should be able to understand. And if you are able to come up next week, it would be wonderful. So again, I'm telling you how to upload various files in our cloud. My YouTube, just go ahead and key the words Ramini Swarna on YouTube. You will be able to come up, subscribe it. There I have specially showcased to you CSV, PDF, Excel, text files. I think even WMV and some of the files have been done. However, for the desktop, I'll be showcasing to you. Some of them I've done, some I have to take care of it. So go ahead and check it out. So I have given you good homework also. Next week, I most probably would be able to complete with the descriptive analysis in the first session. And second session, I would go ahead with cross tabs, most probably, because that's also very easy. Cross tabs is there, then chi-square. These two things I'm planning to complete it. Let's see if I'm able to do. Cross tabs would definitely will be there. Chi-square. Then I don't know correlation whether I'll be able to do. However, these three things at least I would be able to complete it next week. So be ready for the homework with the kind of homework I'm sending to you. And Pooja ma'am will definitely, I'm also there in the Telegram group, so I'm able to see what kind of things are being uploaded on the Telegram and being shared with all the audiences. So with this, I think I'm going to end today's session. I hope each one of you, at least with the basics of our Commander, our software, you are able to understand. Go back, whatever website resources I have shown to you, please look at them also side by side, so that you are able to be connected to the community and you know how many things are available for us, along with my homework, which I'm sending it tonight, and all of you start doing it for some week, for the coming weekend also side by side. So next week I'll be taking 45 minutes extra. In case some of you have got the doubts still, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can call it for a day today. Any questions?
No questions, ma'am, in the chat box.
Ma'am, I'm just checking out packages I have done with Nancy. She had asked me, I have given her. Vivek Agarwal sir is saying, kindly share the research papers and resources. Okay. All right, sir. This is my homework. I'm so sorry. In fact, okay, I'll only share those research papers. And what resources are you looking for? Is it the books that you're looking for, sir, or what else you want in terms of resources? Research papers, I'll be sending it, but what are the other resources are you looking for? This is for Dr. Vivek Agarwal, sir. He is asking me. So if you can just let me know what are because books I have showcased to you. If you want more books, then I'll have to share the but I don't know how the organizers will share it. Either we have a common group in the mailbox wherein then I have a complete folder wherein a lot of research papers, a lot of books are available for our studio itself. And maybe Pooja ma'am or Tanya, if you can include all these people in one mailbox and create a group mail ID, maybe that would be easier to share all the material with all of them. So, sir, let me work out with the organizers and see how I can help you out. Otherwise, research papers, I will definitely send it across to you, sir. And Pooja ma'am has given this thing feedback. Okay, upload various this mine. And ma'am, Pooja ma'am, I don't see any more questions coming in. Ma'am, mail ID would be better platform. Okay, fine. Any other questions which I have not taken up, Tanya? Because Nancy, I know whatever the other questions were asked, I was able to handle them. If in case I have missed out something, you can let me know.
Oh, ma'am, I think you have taken all the questions.
Okay, so with this, I think let's end up next week. A lot of homework for you, a lot of readings are there, and I'm sharing it with Tanya, and she would be sending to you the quiz also side by side. And next week, I would be how can check summary, ma'am? I'll be Sangeeta, ma'am. Summary is going to be part of descriptive analysis. So we would be doing it again, and you can okay. Now to be, let me show it to you since you have asked me. Explain. I'll take another 5 minutes, participants. So just give me a moment. She has asked me a question, ma'am. I just now showed to you here. For example, see the cars is the data set that I have got. I don't have to do anything. Now you see the moment I write SUM, let's see, I have already got, there's a lot of summary things which are coming in out here. And even if I go and scroll down, you will see a lot of things are coming in. So, the basic one is right now that I'm using right now to showcase to you is summary, and the name of the file is cars. So again, it is asking me, come outside the bracket and do control. You will be getting these as the things out here, the output, wherein length of each and every, I should say, variable that is there, along with the class, whether it's a character, numbers, string, they will be showcased out here, and then you can carry forward. However, I was just looking for the description also so that it can give to me. Otherwise, we will see later on more of them are there. So, for example, if I want to find out frequency, so let's see, it is asking me. So I have done, let's see if I can get something. So here it is just saying 1. So again, I can go ahead. So these are certain things which I'll have to explain to you next week. And from there, we can go into it, ma'am. So error in frequency buying, object buying not found. So, we will have to see how to carry forward and how to understand these things. So next week, definitely when I'll be doing the descriptive analysis, we would be sharing these things also into it. Okay, ma'am. So that is it. So I think with this, I'm going to end. So next week, be ready. Descriptive analysis. Then in the next, after that, I would go ahead with crosstabs and chi-square test. So with that, I think I'm going to stop here and see you people. Happy weekend and happy week ahead again. And till next Sunday, it will be a longer Sunday for us, the sessions, and we'll be taking care of it. Till then, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such an insightful session. And the chat box is full of thank you messages. Hats off to your patience and energy with which you work. Thank you so much. Next Sunday, ma'am, on 13th September. We'll meet on 13th.
Yes, we will be there by 11 o'clock, and I think we can cut short half an hour of our lunch break, and we can be there till 4:30 so that all the 3 things have to be completed next week, side by side.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, but the voice is very low.
आज पता नहीं क्या हो गया. चलिए कोई बात नहीं. Fine. Thank you, madam. If you can hear me, or I'll talk to you on phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm able to hear you, though it is low. However, I'm able to hear you, sir.
चलिए, thank you, जी. God bless you and have a nice weekend and see you next week.
Yes, sir. Next week, descriptive, crosstabs, chi-square. All 3 of them would be completed in 4.5 hours of session, sir. Next week. Okay? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yes, bye.
I'm going to end the meeting, ma'am, now.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Yes.
Hello.